Agents of Mock reporting in, and today we are doing my top 5 questions that I get asked on this YouTube channel. And the main reason is to give a point of reference to viewers that make comments that are repeat offenders on certain questions, and it's mostly related to the Lego City as well. So that's the reason why I'm doing this video, and mainly just for general information that you may want to know. So let's get right into it, and these questions are obviously in no particular order. So the first question is, how long did this take to create? And what I mean is, how long did the Lego City take to, how long did I take to build it or to create it? So the answer to that is around 2014 of April, I started building and collecting Lego. And I actually started with my childhood sets from when I was a kid. So that's when the city first started as an adult. So it's been over 4 years now since I've been working on this city, off and on, obviously. So the next question is, how much did all of this cost? And it's a difficult question. I would say maybe in the thousands. It's really tough. You could probably figure it out just by looking at certain sets that I have in the city and probably get a general idea at how much all of this costed. So the second part to that question is, am I rich? No, I'm not rich. I make I'm probably in the middle class as far as the United States goes, as far as how much I make annually. So I'm not rich, far from it. How can I afford all this is the next question. Very good question. I buy a lot of used Lego. When I first started collecting, I frequented Craigslist and Let Go and eBay quite a bit, just and yard sales and garage sales. So that's how I've gotten a lot of this stuff. Is I've accumulated all of this used Lego that I've gotten, you know, at a really cheap price, and I've been able to restore sets that may have been in that bulk of Lego that I've bought at these yard sales and stuff. So I've been able to reclaim some of the funds that I've invested in these bulk hauls that I've gotten. So I've been able to reclaim some of that money back and invest it in newer sets that I may want for the city or for the collection. So if you guys are wondering, you know, how can I build and grow my collection? It's a pretty good way to do it. And you know, the other thing I'd like to add as far as being able to afford Lego is, don't be frivolous with your money. I mean, that's really a good thing to do as well. Even if it doesn't relate to Lego, don't be frivolous with your funds. Don't buy useless stuff that you're only going to get use out of for very limited time. So for me personally, I don't collect anything else other than Lego as far as materialistic things go. I know there's a lot of people in the community that like to collect other things that don't relate to Lego, which is completely fine. That's great if they can do that. But for me, I focus on the Lego. I don't buy other things like you know, Gundam or Transformers or Funko Pops or any of that other stuff. I don't care about it. I focus mainly on my Lego, because, you know, I can build whatever I want with it, which I think is the best thing about Lego, is you can build any toy that you want. So if you're really passionate about Lego, just collect Lego and focus on just that, and you will be successful in growing your collection. Okay, so the next question is, how do I deal with dust? Very good question. There's quite a few different ways that people do it. My method isn't the ultimate way or the only way to do it. But what I do is I have a ceiling fan going all the time so that no dust can settle on any of the displays or any of the display in the city. I also have a air purifier that's going, so that fan is moving the air around, and as it's moving the air around, or the dust rather, it's getting pulled into that air purifier and it's capturing it. Another good thing to do is to vacuum. I mean, that's another, you know, pretty generalized thing that you can do to minimize dust as well. There's also a good video that Bricks has put out not too long ago, and I'll give you a card up here for you guys to check it out. But he gives some good methods on capturing the dust as well and removing it from your Lego sets and displays too. So definitely go check that out. It's a good video. The last question is, what happens when I move, or when I have to move my Lego collection to, say, another room or even to another house? It is something that I've thought about, and I've actually gotten a taste of it as I've taken a good portion of my custom creations to conventions, local conventions here in California. So it's just a matter of getting bins and carefully placing them inside the bins with either bubble wrap or plastic, or even breaking entire sets down, like the bigger modulars, breaking them all down to pieces and putting them back into the boxes where they came from. So I mean, it's something that, you know, it's something that you're just going to have to deal with when the time comes. And if that time were to come for me personally, as far as the city goes, I would probably break down the modulars and keep those together. Probably keep my bigger creations together and carefully package those back into totes, plastic totes and bins. And then as far as the landscape goes, probably break that down and, you know, start all over. You know, have a fresh start building a city, which is always a great thing to do. It's a lot of fun to do that. So anyways, I hope this is an informative video for you guys out there that may have questions on this channel, and it's good general information, I think, to know. So I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Give this video a like if you liked the content, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.